We're learning new details about a registered sex offender facing charges after he allegedly got onto a Brunswick County school bus on Friday. As WCT's JC Caldwell tells us, we're now hearing from school officials about what exactly happened.
John Colombo was arrested on Friday after court documents show he walked onto a Bolivia elementary school bus as a registered sex offender. He's charged with one felony of a sex offender on child premises and a misdemeanor of trespass to impede school bus operations. We reached out to Brunswick County Schools, who sent us back a statement. In the statement, they say an adult had briefly boarded the bus and started a conversation with the bus driver about a seating concern with his child, and then got off the bus. The statement says, in accordance with safety protocols, the bus driver activated an onboard alert and recording system that documented what happened. School officials say there was never a point when students' safety was compromised. The statement continued in part, quote, all applicable safety procedures were followed appropriately and functioned as designed. Brunswick County Schools regularly trains staff and students on safety protocols to ensure incidents are reported and handled quickly and correctly, end quote. Court documents show Colombo was required to register as a sex offender after a previous conviction in another state for an offense similar to indecency with a child involving sexual contact. He's scheduled to be in court on Tuesday. JC Caldwell, WECT News.